They say, a gentle wind can shape stone where storms fail. But in your life, have you seen it happen? When someone you care about turns cold, do you meet it with force or with patience? We often think effort must be loud to be powerful, but sometimes the quietest effort goes deepest. This story may just show you why. There once lived a woman named Janok who was deeply in love with her husband. He had always been a kind and gentle man. His warmth was what she admired most about him. He would notice even the smallest things about her. He would speak kindly even when she was upset. It was this tenderness that made her fall in love with him. But everything changed after he returned from war. He was no longer the same man. He grew distant, quiet. He barely spoke to her, and when he did, his words were cold and sharp. At first, Janok thought it would pass. She tried to talk to him gently. She made his favorite meals. She sat with him in silence, hoping he would open up. But nothing worked. Her heart ached for the man she once knew. In her village, whenever someone faced illness or trouble, they often sought help from a wise old hermit who lived deep in the mountains. Janok had always believed she could heal her own troubles with patience and care. But this time, she was desperate. One day, she gathered her courage and made her way up the mountain to the hermit's hut. The door stood open, and inside, the old man sat quietly, his back to her. "I hear you," he said without turning around. "What is troubling you?" Janok explained everything. The change in her husband, the fear she felt, her desperate hope to bring him back. The hermit listened quietly for a moment, then said, "Ah, yes. This is often how soldiers return from war." His voice was calm but firm. "What do you want me to do about it?" "I want you to make something, a potion, an amulet, a drink, anything that can bring him back to the man he was," Janok pleaded. The hermit finally turned to face her. "Your problem is not like a broken bone or a simple illness. It is deeper. I can try, but it will take time. Come back in 3 days." Those 3 days passed slowly. Then Janok returned. The hermit greeted her with a rare smile. "There is a potion," he said, "one that can restore your husband. But it requires a rare and dangerous ingredient, a whisker from a live tiger." Janok's breath caught. "A whisker from a live tiger? That's impossible." The hermit's voice sharpened. "Without it, the potion cannot be made." That night, Janok lay awake, her mind racing. How could she approach a wild tiger, much less take a whisker from it? Before dawn the next day, she slipped out of her home with a bowl of rice soaked in rich meat sauce. She made her way to the mountain cave where the tiger was said to live. She set the bowl gently on the grass near the cave's entrance, then stepped back quietly, her heart pounding. She made no sudden moves. She knew that startling the tiger would only bring danger. Each day, before the sun rose, she returned. The bowl was often empty by morning, but the tiger never showed itself. She noticed large footprints around the food and knew the tiger was coming. Weeks passed. One morning, the tiger's head appeared just inside the cave. Janok froze, careful not to move or make a sound. She slowly placed fresh food on the ground and stepped back, heart pounding with both fear and hope. Days later, the tiger came closer, no longer hidden inside the cave, but resting nearby. Janok moved carefully, speaking softly, her voice steady and calm. She never rushed. She knew trust could only be earned with patience. In time, the tiger allowed her to stroke its head. It stretched and purred quietly, like a gentle house cat. Janok knew the moment had come. The next morning, she carried a small knife but moved slowly and carefully. After placing the food down, she softly spoke to the tiger. "May I please have one whisker?" With one hand gently stroking the tiger's fur, she carefully grasped a whisker at its base and, in a single smooth motion, cut it free. She whispered thanks and left, her heart heavy but full of hope. The next day, Janok hurried to the hermit's hut, clutching the precious whisker tightly in her fist. She held it out. The hermit leaned forward, and his eyes widened. He looked genuinely shocked. "You actually brought it?" he whispered. For a moment, he just stared at the whisker in awe. Then, without a word, he turned and held it over the fire. The whisker burned quickly, crackling as it disappeared. Janok looked at him, confused. "You no longer need this," the hermit said softly. "Think, Janok. If a wild tiger can be reached with patience and kindness, can a man be any less reachable?" Janok stood silently, turning the hermit's words over in her mind. She realized then that healing her husband would require the same patient care she had shown the tiger, not force, but gentle persistence. Challenges may seem impossible, and problems larger than life. But with love, care, and daily effort, step by step, we can open a path through even the darkest trials. If this story inspired you, consider subscribing for more stories like this. This is the Mirror of Minds.